Good afternoon, students. I hope you all are doing well, and slowly you are preparing yourself for the unit test. So as I have started with chapter 6, so I have completed up to this SMCRE model, and now today we are going to continue from media. So what is media? So as you can see, if communication is a process, so media is the means that uses various methods of communication for disseminating and sharing ideas, thoughts, feelings, innovations, experiences, etc. So basically media plays a role in this whole communication process. Media means the uses of various methods of the communication which helps for the communication process to happen. So mass media essentially uses modern technology for communication, but the presence of technology does not always denote that mass communication is taking place. Mass media is always meant for heterogeneous, anonymous and large audience groups. So mass media is a thing, suppose like television. So it is always meant for the heterogeneous, that means a huge population rather than the small. So this is not short, for the less group of people, this is not for them. So does a media mean only radio and TV? No. All types of satellite transmissions, computer, wireless technology are also included in it. Media has gone through a lot of change and development. Now numerous modern technologies are available as media for communication purpose. So it is not only mass media, suppose like television or radio, which were introduced previously. So now there are lots of new technologies has come, which are included, which are beneficial, and which makes this whole communication process quite easier than what it was previously. So now we are going to learn about different classifications of this media and their functions. Now you can see that as there are several classifications of this media, so the first classification or the first one is traditional media. There is also modern media. So now these are the two classifications that we'll get here. So number one is this traditional and number two is the modern. So what are these traditional media? Let's see. Till very recently, most rural extension work was completely dependent on traditional media, such as fairs and radios. The situation is no different even today. Interpersonal communication media largely remains the most used and effective medium of communication in rural and remote areas. Examples of other traditional folk media are puppetry, folk dances, folk theatres, oral literatures, fairs, festivals, rituals, symbols, print media such as charts, posters, newspapers, magazines and other local publications from ancient times. So these are the very traditional media that which we get in our country. So now so these newspapers, charts, magazines, these also play some roles. They used to play a vital role in our previous times, but now it has the things has changed. Technology has improved, so the medium of this communication has also been improved. So what are the other things that the traditional media includes? So various traditional folk media are being used as indigenous channels of communication. Some very popular examples are traditional folk theatres, drama like Jatra, which we called in Bengali, Ram Leela and Nautanki, Uttar Pradesh. This is famous in Uttar Pradesh. There is a local drama of this Uttar Pradesh. Videshia, this is from Bihar. Tamasha, it is in Maharashtra. Yakshagana, Dashavatar, which is in Karnataka, or Bhavai, which is famous in Gujarat. So likewise, various oral literature come musical forms basically includes folk or tribal songs and dances such as baul, bhatiali, sna and dadaria, duha, garba, chakri, bhangra, gidda, kachri. So these are the various forms of these dances forms which we get in our different states, famous in these states. So likewise, which is to be mainly focused in this is that the basic way of media was previously it was based on these dances or dramas which they used to create, and they tried to give some information to the particular group who is watching that drama. Okay, so this was the basic this media of communication at that time. Now, with changing times, it became apparent that traditional communication media were neither sufficient nor well equipped to meet the diverse information needs of modern audiences. So as time passed, so the people they got the feeling that it is not sufficient. I mean, how many people are you going to cover by doing a single drama? Then you have to perform that particular drama several times. Okay, that was not possible at the time. So now the things which the modern media has improved, like suppose you are watching something live in your television. Okay, so that is done by the satellites. Okay, so this is seen by a huge group. Suppose not only your state, but the whole India. The whole India is watching this. So these are the modern communication media which are introduced, and we will see it in this modern media. Okay. Now you can see here the things written about the modern media. Not much thing is written about the modern media because the modern media, you all know these things. What we don't know is our previous history. That is what is our traditional things are. So go through that traditional media very well, because short questions will be definitely coming from that part. So now what is this modern media? So with the advent of the modern technology, the range of communication media has expanded tremendously. New communication technologies such as the mobile phones are emerging with exciting features that have improved the quality and capacity of broadcast. The handy size of equipment has made them convenient for use in rural as well as remote areas. It has also increased the reach of modern communication technology. The availability of and access to computers, particularly the internet facility, has ushered a completely new era of communication media. So radio, satellite television, modern print media, film projected through various types of projectors, audio, cassettes and compact disc technology, cable, wireless technology, mobile phones, video film and video conferencing are some examples of this modern media. So like suppose, let me give you a basic example. Suppose this, in this lockdown period, suppose this thing is same happening with our parents who were suppose in 1960s or 70s. So at that time it was impossible to get a good there was no smartphone, or the phone were just launched at that time. So at that time they couldn't think about this thing. Okay, and if this could have happened at that time, so it was impossible for any kind of education system to conduct something with this telephone or any kind of thing. So now, since the era of these smart mobile phones have come and different kinds of applications have came, so with the help of this we can communicate with you in spite of this lockdown period. So this is a drastic change from that time till now. So in future, I suppose definitely the technology will improve and lot more things will be upgraded at that time. So this is how the media has transformed from that time to till now, and many more things are going to come, which will make this communication process lot easier than what it was. So this is what we know about this modern media. And now we are going to know that what are the different functions of this media. What does the media, what kind of roles does this media play in our daily life, or in our life? Okay. So as you can see the different functions of the media. So what are the different functions of this media? Number one is information. It includes both providing information and information exchange. These days, information is power. Communication is facilitated through various media such as radio, television, magazines, and newspaper. So the basic thing is that the media, it is playing a vital role in spreading the information. So without the information, lot of the things which will remain unknown to us. So it is basically doing the thing. It is basically solving the purpose of spreading the information. So number two is persuasion or motivation. We are not always convinced about whatever idea or thought we came across. Suitable communications media can be used to persuade an audience to accept an idea. This needs a deeper understanding of audience psychology and their socio-cultural background. So persuasion and motivation, both of the things are very needed thing for this communication process to happen. So suitable communication media can be used to persuade an audience to accept an idea. So what is this doing? It is doing like different kinds of ideas, thoughts are being shared with the help of this media. So through which we can gain lots of ideas, we can get a lot of information which we can utilize in our daily life to do something new or to find something new, or whatever you are doing, it will be help for your work. So number three is entertainment. So both traditional and modern communication media provide a wide variety of entertainment options, starting from folk media and oral tradition to direct to home telecast. Even for educational purpose, media is used in an entertaining form to make learning easy and interesting. So it is not only about learning and education. So this entertainment, it is needed for us in our it is needed for our life for many purposes. Suppose if we are engaged in our work, so we also need some time for our entertainment. So dance, music, these are being spreaded through the different medias. Suppose like radio, or in modern times mobile phones or television is there. So it has been always provided through this media for the entertainment purpose. So number four is interpretation. Use of communication media, particularly pictographic presentations and facts and figures, make many difficult and complicated concepts easy to understand. For example, it is easy to locate and understand a geographical area with the help of cartographic map or model of globe than merely reading about it in text. So previously it was previously it was the globe through which we used to locate different areas in our world or in our country, whatever it is. So now the things has become much easier. You can use Google Maps, or you can just search in your contact and you can get everything much easier than what it was previously. So this is what the media plays the role in for this purpose. So number five is transmission of values. Media is expected to foster development of a healthy society by transmission of wholesome values. For example, use of puppetry and cartoon films for teaching values through the story from that are attractive emotions. So now, suppose in your childhood, cartoons and different kinds of shows which are been understood by you people only. suppose I have also spent my childhood times by watching cartoons, because at that time the different kinds of stories or the actual facts were being understood with the help of these cartoons, which we followed at that time, and we learned lots of things from that, and as time gradually passed on, we changed our cartoon to much more this realistic facts or shows which we watched, and till now the thing is going on like in chain cycle going on. So this kind of values or this kind of motivational facts are also being transmitted with the help of these videos. Number 6 is education or training. So new learning experiences with the help of appropriate communication media in local language. This includes interactive instructions, video, audio cassettes, and so education and training purpose, it is always the radios were there in previous times, and now things are been much with the help of this technology, this current era, the thing has been more developed, and it has become this communication process also much easier. Number 7 is coordination. So due to the introduction of modern interactive communication technologies, distance and physical proximity has become less important. Pace, scope and accuracy of communication has expanded to such an extent that it has now become very easy to sit in one place and coordinate large projects spread over a vast geographical area. So now the thing has become much easier that by sitting in one place you can communicate, or you can get lots of ideas from about many places, or you can see what are the things which are going on worldwide. So the media has, in here also the media has played the same role by creating this coordination between the things by providing the large scope of gathering information about many places or many things. So number 8 is behavioral changes. All extension education activities related to varied fields, be it the healthy, literacy, educational issues, empowerment programs and adaptation of innovations depend largely on the art and technique of effective communication. Media remains the main vehicle for transmission of useful messages, acceptance of which leads to direct and indirect behavioral change in the target. So for the behavioral changes, suppose what kind the type of behavior that an individual is showing, there should be if you watch good things in your television, or if you hear some interesting things in your radio, so it can be also create some behavioral changes in different people, or suppose a target population. Suppose in a rural area, suppose I am trying to give them some idea or information about suppose a topic. So I'll go there, I'll make some posters, or suppose I have taken a projector and I am showing them that this is the thing, this is how the thing is working, or like that. So now they'll get that idea, which will, suppose sanitation and hygiene, this idea I have make them understood about this thing. So now they'll try to do the things proper way and maintaining the proper hygiene and sanitation. So this is also how media is playing a role. And number 9, the last point is development. So media is a catalyst or medium in a national development. Communication mediates between specialists and lay persons. So this is also a developmental area of many people who are using this kind of medias for different kinds of communication. So both communication and media employ modern technology for reaching out to people. We will read about this in our next section of this chapter. So this is what we know about the functions of this media. So next we are going to learn what is communication technology. In our next class we will learn about this, what is this communication technology is all about, and we'll read about that. So till then, go to your this chapter, whatever I have today completed, if there is any kind of problem you are facing or any kind of things, issues, queries you are facing, you can ask me in my that Zoom class which I will be taking.